body bags where horror lies.
Hello and welcome to Body Bags. My name is James and I'm your Sunday night reviewer, and this evening I wanted to finish up our Scream Factory theme week with a visitation to Rec 2. First off, watching it with headphones, it's a brilliant experience because claustrophobic kind of feeling, the movie, obviously how it is. It sounds brilliant with the headphones. You can really hear. So it's like having a kind of surround sound, obviously, but it's really tuned to your ears. It's like, I don't actually have a sound bar or anything at home. It's like, I have a young family, well, my wife, and 2 young children. So it's not ideal really to listen to my movies quite loud at night. So I do it through this. Fantastic purchase. And anyway, I digress. So, Rec 2. So, this movie by, who are our directors again? Plaza and Balaguero. Spanish movie. Spanish directors. And they continue pretty much where, almost, well, it is directly where the first one finishes, actually. It's literally, it says on the back, it's 15 minutes after. So we're following a SWAT team. So yeah, we had the first movie. We have obviously the fire crew going into the apartments with the film crew doing like a documentary series at the same time. All shit goes down. Infected, spread, killings, craziness, scariness, jumpiness, with night vision and claustrophobia all thrown in together. And we carry on with this one. So we still have our infected. When the SWAT team go in, we actually see the kind of the death scenes of what has been at times as like gorges of blood everywhere and things like that. And it's kind of, it's very, of course, it's like a continuation of the first one. It's like you can put these 2 movies together and watch them back kind of in one go. It works like this. Like how we're tracking, like, okay, it's a little bit different. But it's we're tracking the same people. Oh, well, not exactly the same people, of course. We're following a SWAT team. But they are tasked with helping a scientist find out what's going on. But it's actually someone that's been dispatched from the Vatican. Yes, this is a kind of demonic possession with infection kind of things. So he's basically in there. The team are set to help him. He's trying to find patient 0. He was in the penthouse. We remember the penthouse from the first movie. So not having much luck finding patient 0 in the penthouse, but he's finding other lovelies along the way. Like with his SWAT team, other residents, shall we say. Well, they are actual residents. Residents of not quite how they were at one point. They're a little bit more manic and angry now and red-eyed. So yeah, we're following those for like maybe the first like 40 minutes. And then the movie kind of takes a bit of a... steps out of it. No, it doesn't step out of itself. It steps out of the building. And you have these teenagers. They're firing fireworks off this roof. And they can see there's something wrong with this other building. And they actually manage to get in with someone else. And they kind of meet up with like one of the firemen. And they're trying to survive... not too successfully, I'll just say it like that. And they actually do get to meet up with the SWAT team. And just as they're meeting the SWAT team, well, it's kind of the after effects of like seeing the SWAT team and that. Another person makes himself kind of obvious to everyone. They kind of like announce themselves on the scene, and it's amazingly it's the reporter from the first movie. So they're discussing things. They've actually, one of the teenagers got this infection. Yeah, it's kind of strange. It's, they run around and angry, but then they can be kind of calm and discuss things at the same time. But it's like this demonic possession kind of infection thing. Yeah, so he's talking to the priest and kind of gives hints and tips kind of thing. And the priest realizes that it is patient zero what he needs. He basically needs the blood from patient zero. And that patient zero is, although they were there before, they didn't find. I can't remember her name. I wonder if it mentions on here. I can't remember who the name is. But anyway, yeah, so patient zero, the weird, gangly, skinny monster kind of woman from the first one, that she is in there. And it's quite cool. It's like, it makes sense from findings in the first movie. It's like they couldn't find anything with a light on, and they have now the night vision camera that was in the first movie that the reporter was kind of carrying with her when they found her, or when she announced herself to them. So when they switch the lights off and use night vision, that they can see this door that is not there when the lights are on, and it's this kind of hidden room. And they find patient zero, and yeah, it kind of, let's just say shit goes down, and we get a few twists and turns at the end. I don't want to give totally everything away, so I'll just leave it at that. But as I said, this is like, it can just continues in the footsteps of the first one. You can put them together and it's almost seamless. The just difference is like the characters sort of thing. Obviously you start to follow someone else. And yeah, it works really well. It's like fantastic, creepy, atmospheric movie, the first one. And yeah, it kind of works continuing on with the second one, because this came out 2 years after the first one. I've had this a couple of years now. I've still not seen 3 and 4. I know that they're apparently not the best, but oh well. But one of it, yeah, the fourth one's on a ship, isn't it? And the third one's, yeah, like a wedding or something like that. But I will check them out at some point. But I think they kind of break the mold sort of thing of like the continuation. So the third one doesn't continue on again. I think that'll stretch out a little bit too far and wouldn't work. But I kind of like, because these are like short and sweet. This is 85 minutes. So I think the first one was like 90 minutes or something, 91 or something like that. 78 minutes. So there we go. It works quite nice. I should actually give that a try at some point. Watch the two together, because it's not so long. Yeah. But like I said, it works very well. It continues from the first one. You know, sometimes you like to have something different for a sequel. Other times you're kind of wanting more of what the first is. And yeah, like I said, it carries on very, very nicely. I know the remake is very, very, very close to the first one. Was it Quarantine? I think so. I think the second one, I've seen the second one. It's not bad. Or is it the, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the second one. But it's a totally different movie. It's like set in they're on a plane, and then it's set in an airport. So it's totally different, where the first follows. The second one is it's its own movie, Quarantine 2. So it doesn't follow Rec 2 or anything like that. But as from Screen Factory goes, this is a very nice box set. It's stacked with like quite a lot of extras in this. I've seen a few from the first one, the first movie. What did I watch? I can't remember. I can't remember now. I haven't seen any of the extras from the second one. So we've got deleted scenes, behind the scenes featurettes, a walkthrough of the set, Rec 2 on tour, Stege's Film Festival press conference, and a theatrical trailer. So I think that sometimes happens with these box sets. It's like they're not overly heavy with things, with extras. Like on the single releases, I think we tend to get a little bit more meat on the bone. But it's good to see that they're not like just bog standard discs with movies and that's about it. They do have extras and they do have effort put into them. Yeah, I'd recommend this box set. Got this one very, very cheap, like for the time. Especially now, obviously, like being in Europe and Amazon with their taxes and all this stuff and their shipping. This would be ridiculously cheap now. I think this was about $40, I think, when I got this. So, pretty good. And yeah, I kind of got this one, and I think I got the Fly box set. That was like $50. That came a little bit later. And very closely, I got, there was another box set I got. Oh yeah, the Omen box set as well. So I kind of got these three all within the space of a couple of months of each other. But fantastic releases as always. These franchise box sets from Scream Factory. But anyway, that's the end of the review. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll catch you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.